Hi everyone, my name is Inioluwa Olaoshibikom, but most people call me Ini. My talk today is about education as a tool for change. In 2024, I spent more time in Stormont than I ever did in a classroom. That's something no young person should ever have to say, but that was my reality. After receiving over 100 rejection emails, I thought to myself, I may never achieve the goal of ever going to school. But I never backed down. Every message sounded the same. Sorry, we don't have a place for you. Unfortunately, there's no space this school year. And I thought to myself, really, is this how it's gonna end? The sorry stopped sounding polite. They started sounding like a door slamming shut. But before coming to the UK, I had a very simple dream. I wanted to get an education. I wanted to study abroad, a new society, beyond the one I knew in Lagos, Nigeria. So I kept going. Rejection after rejection echoed the same reality, but I never stopped trying. So, after months building my confidence, I finally got the opportunity to speak at the Education Committee for Stormont. And that was the highlight of my entire year, because I thought to myself, someone wanted to listen to what I had to say. Someone out there cared. But you know what? I wasn't just there to discuss politics. I wanted to effect change for myself and for other young people out there like me. So, even after I made recommendations that were later adopted into their strategy, I was really proud because that is systematic change. That is the type of change that I was hoping to achieve. But I was still left without a school place. I continued applying, I continued searching, but I didn't give up. So, what did I do? I approached MLAs. I emailed anyone that was willing to listen. I even got published by the Columbia University's journal. And the title was A 17-Year-Old's Path from Immigrant to Youth Advocate. And I thought to myself, wow, that's amazing. But a part of me, even 2 years later, still feels like that 17-year-old girl fighting for her space on a global stage. And I was determined to make it work. So, the one yes finally came. That one opportunity I needed. That one yes that allows me to stand before you today. And that one yes that catapulted into something even greater. And I realized that I couldn't be the only one with this opportunity. I had to reach out. I had to talk to other young people that were in the same position as me. And I reached out to 3 other young people, and I was able to secure a school place for them within the span of a year. To others, that might seem like a small number, but to those young people, that's everything. Because education changes lives, it changes futures. It is something that you cannot ever compromise. It is a key that unlocks so many doors for many young people out there. And despite that, it is still not being afforded. So, the moral of the story is take that next step, because I never realized how one single action could catapult into something greater. A ripple begins when you disturb still water. I wanted to be that disturbance. And my message here is simple. You can be that disturbance as well. You can affect change in your communities, and you never realize how many lives you can impact with only one move, one action, one step. Even Nelson Mandela said, education is the weapon, the most powerful weapon you can use to affect change in the world. And now in 2026, I'm proud to announce that I try to spend as much time in school that I am in Stormont. Thank you very much.